Thank you, Farhan. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. And peace be unto you and everyone. And before I get started, I want to obviously thank Farhan, who did a phenomenal job testifying today. Let's hear it. And I also want to thank a representative of America's oldest, boldest, toughest civil rights organization. Hillary Shelton was also a great testifier today. I just want to say that the NAACP is so important that you all are here to support the Muslim advocates today. I'm very grateful for that. And I think was the witness who testified from the Sikh community? Hey, there he is. He did a phenomenal job too, guys. Let's give a hand for him. I just want to mention, say the NAACP, is an organization that today, enjoys a certain amount of I think, credibility and prestige that you kind of get if you've been doing it for 100 years plus. But there was certainly a time in the history of this organization, of NAACP in particular, when it was rough going. I want to tell you that one of the cases that's well known in American constitutional law, Alabama ex Rel Patterson. You familiar with this case, anybody? This case tested the First Amendment right to free association. And in this case, the state of Alabama said, I want the list of every single member of the NAACP. And the NAACP said, well, if we give you our list, then you're going to harass the members, maybe you'll even kill some of them, and you're going to try to kill the NAACP in the state of Alabama, which was fighting for equal justice for all Americans, not in the 50s. We know that it wasn't the 50s, but we think of the 50s when the great Brown versus Board of Education case comes down, but that was in many ways a culmination. It was actually in the 30s when the real battles were going on, the legal battles, which set the groundwork for that popular struggle, symbolized by Martin Luther King, but actually literally millions of people participated in it of all colors and backgrounds. Well, I want you to know, Hillary, that the Muslim Advocates is maintaining the heritage, the legacy, the passion, the power, the fight that the NAACP fought back in its tough days and even today. I'm telling you, and I will say anywhere, that if you're not fighting for the civil rights of Muslim Americans, then you're not on the cutting edge of civil rights in America today. If you say that, we do everybody, but we don't do that, then you're not on the cutting edge of what this fight is all about. You have forgotten what the battle is all about. And I want to just tell you, I got a slight bit misty up there, Farhana, when I was sitting in that dais, able to ask questions of the testifiers. Because what I saw across that board was a police chief and people who had been racially profiled. People who were black, brown, people who were white, people who were Latino, people of all colors, all backgrounds, all saying one simple thing, which is that, you know what, we believe, whether you do or not, Congress, we believe in equal protection under the law. And we're here to fight for that principle. And we're here to lay it on the line to make sure that that is true. And the truth is, that you are succeeding. You are winning this battle, and it's because you're not afraid. Yes, you know that there's somebody out there who could take your name down because you stood up for the equal rights for all Americans, who might put you on a list, who might spy on you even. But you know what? You do it anyway because it's worth it, because this country's worth it, because the people of this country are worth it. And I want to let you know that anybody who's cynical, who doesn't understand that the best part of this country is not tied up in the military or in the economy. It's tied up in that Constitution which says that all men and women are created equal, endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, among them life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And some people say, well, Pete, when they wrote those words, blacks were slaves, women couldn't vote, there was a very tiny Asian population, if any, so we don't know about that. Native Americans were out in the box, and and I say, it wasn't true, but I say it wasn't true yet. It wasn't true yet. The promise was yet to be fulfilled, because it's our job to fulfill it. Our job to make it true. Our job to make it real. And it's going to take risk, and it's not going to be easy. And so look, we can look at a whole lot of societies around this world, and I'm talking about even Muslim majority societies where, in some societies in Saudi you have to wear hijab, and in Tunisia you can't wear one, right? Both Muslim majority countries. In America you wear whatever you want to wear. If you're a Sikh, you wear that turban, you wear it proud, you honor us by doing it, because it means you can seek your faith and your God as you are blessed and inspired to do so. If you're a Muslim, you wear what y'all wear, And as a Christian, you wear that cross. You do what it is that your faith inspires you to do, as you try to live and seek the divine, as you understand it, and as you try to fulfill the meaning of our Constitution. A few words. A lot of folks are out there trying to work on voting advocacy, getting folks to the polls, right? And that's good. And trying to make sure that there's a good Muslim vote, a good turnout on election day. Well, let me just tell you this. Democracy is more than election. It has to do with individual rights, too. It has to do with the individual rights for people to participate fully in the democracy. It's not just the election, but it's the stuff that goes in between. That has to do with when you are stopped or you are going through the airport and the person who is operating under color of law, what do they get to do to you? Or are you free to mind your own business? This is what the Muslim advocates are fighting for. And I want to tell you that, if history is a relay race, then the great NAACP is holding on to its baton, because the NAACP is a modern cutting-edge organization. But it has somehow got another baton that it has handed to the Muslim advocates, who are fighting that battle every single minute today, and I'm so proud that you guys are here. So, those of you who support the Muslim advocates, thank you very much for doing so. Those of you who just have nothing for them but just prayers, thank you for that. But mostly thank you for being on Capitol Hill where the decisions are made. We got an important bill to pass, the End Racial Profiling Bill, right? And we're going to need the energies of every single person in this room, plus many, many, many more, to see the day when President Obama, that's the one we're working for, signs that bill. And I want to see none other than Farhana Carey standing right over his shoulder, right next to Hillary Shelton, right next to the Sikh coalition, signing that bill. It'll be a good day. So there's much more I can say, but we don't need to hear everything I have to say, right? Thank you all very much, and enjoy.